So we're intentional right the way from the way that we market what we do. So from the wording and the language that we use on social media to how we describe our sessions when they come to the booking page. We first of all say to families that they are free to arrive when kind of works for them. I've been part of sessions before where, you know, we start reading a story at 10 o'clock and then we do this activity and this activity. And I find actually when you've got really young children, that doesn't always work, and that pressure that it puts on families can be really stressful. So the way we set our provision up is that they have free play when they arrive. So whatever time they arrive down at our woodlands, that's when they arrive. They can't be late. They're always offered a hot drink as soon as they arrive, and we have kind of travel cups that they have, and we do everything from teas and coffees. We make sure that we have decaf because we know a lot of breastfeeding mums, you know, need to limit their caffeine. And we also do a really indulgent hot chocolate where we have cream and marshmallows as well. And even just that simple gesture of making someone a hot drink that is also in a takeaway cup so it stays hot for longer. We know as parents that actually you make a hot cup of tea, you come back to it 15 minutes later and it's stone cold. And you know, there's something really comforting. I've got my cup here. Like, there's something really comforting about holding a cup in your hands. It helps you to center yourself. And, you know, it's lovely. It's that little gesture of being looked after. So from the moment they arrive at sessions and they have their hot drinks, the kids instantly can make their choices about what they do. So whether that's playing in the mud kitchen, it's going to kind of swing on the hammocks, or maybe doing one of the craft activities. And we don't necessarily force them into how they play in those spaces. We do say that for all of our sessions that it's the parents that supervise them, which then means that our forest school practitioners can be there to work kind of one-to-one or with small groups if we're doing any tool work or anything like that that needs a bit more supervision. So when they arrive, they've got that free play. We then have like snack all together. We've got a lovely big bench where we have our outdoor provision. So it's kind of the width of 2 usual benches. So we can fit the majority of our children and toddlers around there, and we kind of serve them a snack. So they have like a bit of a buffet on the table. So everything from bananas and apples and raisins to biscuits or maybe cakes. Last week it was really cold, so we did everybody Weetabix with hot milk and a bit of honey because we had a Winnie the Pooh theme. And I don't profess to be a real forest school purist because I look first of all at what our community need and then provide them with those invitations to play. And they do really love it when it is around a theme. So of course all the Julia Donaldson books are a big hit, things like Room on the Broom and Zog. And it was the first time we'd done Winnie the Pooh. And we do trails around the park as well. So after we've kind of had snack all together and they've had that experience of eating communally, you know, learning how to learn those almost like table manners in what's a really relaxed setting. When they're finished, they can then go off and play, but it tends to be after the snack we'll then do maybe a bit more of a structured activity, which they can join in if they want to or they don't. So that might be reading a story, but it's usually a little trail around our little woodland. It only takes about 10 minutes if you're an adult walking round in a loop. But they love it because it invites them to look at how that space changes over time and encourage them very gently to start seeing how the space changes through the seasons, as well as that then interaction with nature. They'll hear the birds, they'll see the stream, they'll look at how the ponds changed over time. And I think instilling all of that for the children, but also for the adults, that's why our sessions, I think, work really well. We've got a really great group of people, and we really make an effort to make a community as well. So if we have new people that come to our sessions, we always make a real effort of, you know, using their name, but also introducing them to other people. So kind of saying, you know, Sam, welcome along. This is Denise. Denise has been here for a little while. You know, whereabouts do you live? So trying to help start those conversations, find common ground, and just make it really, really inclusive, like kind of a family that you sort of want to be part of.